Since we're in the Museum of Fine Arts, I thought I'd begin with an ekphrastic poem about an artifact that at least used to be here, an Inkstone Box from Asia. And I can honestly say that Carolyn made me write this poem. There's a funny story behind it she probably remembers. It was a long time ago. I think it was on a Thursday or Friday. She called me and said, I'm involved with this ekphrastic poetry project at the Museum of Fine Arts. But a person who was supposed to write a poem for next Monday didn't manage to write the poem. And so let me send you an image of this Asian Inkstone box, and could you write the poem for Monday? So, I just had a few days, but the image was very interesting. I started reading about it, and as some of you know, a lot of my family was born in Asia, grew up in Asia, worked in Asia, and so I imagine the Inkstone box as a gift from my grandfather, who had taught for a long time in China and traveled in China as a journalist. And I thought of the Inkstone box too as a kind of symbol of the gift for writing. My grandfather was really the only one in my family who tried to cultivate my gift for writing. And just one last thing, speaking of travel, I spent a lot of time in the mountains of western Maine with my grandfather. He's buried under a mountain. So this is about my grandfather, the Inkstone box. Yeah, take an ink stick, wet it and dampen it, squash it on the stone. Then you have ink to write. I carried your urn to the pond on White Stork Mountain. Let wind sprinkle your ashes over blueberry roots. In hospice, your body lurched like driftwood on the shore. Your breaths rasped like waves from the pond's dark throat. Today, I open your last gift on our cabin porch. Dampen the ink stick in a water bowl. Smudge it on jade. Black tears drip into the dragon's mouth. I dip your pen and scratch, dip and scratch, until we climb the trail on White Stork Mountain together. Live again on nothing but blueberries, freeze-dried noodles, and your stories of hoboing around China. Wind lifts wedding veils of clouds from the moon's stigmata. Stars prick the plum-colored sky. Unable to sleep, I listen to two loons crying to the dark beyond stars.